What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so shout out to the brother Ticket. Saw him do a video talking about this. So Gilbert Arenas, former NBA player, now basketball analyst. I think he was on a live stream, and they were watching the Lakers play. What was it recently? Who they played? The Timberwolves. Not Timberwolves, excuse me. Yeah, it was Timberwolves. Excuse me. They're playing Timberwolves. And I guess they noticed how they were talking about how the Lakers look horrible. Okay? They only scored 80 points, which is absolutely disgusting in this era of the NBA when teams are averaging around 115, 114 points a night. So he was talking about, who to blame. You know what I'm saying? Like, who will be the fall guy for this? And this is what he had to say.
Hey, tell Ham to come on back, man.
We need Darvin back?
Yeah, no, we need somebody to blame. I just want to just be like, nigga, it's the coach. It's the coach's fault.
So he says that Darvin Ham, who ain't nowhere near LA at this point in time, he's in Milwaukee trying to turn that team around, to right that ship. After their 2-8 start, they're 10-9. They play tonight. Hopefully they go to 11-9. He brings Darvin Ham into this. He needs somebody to blame. So he brings up Darvin Ham, so he can have somebody to blame. Nigga, blame Darvin Ham. So why not J.J. Redick? Why is J.J. Redick out of the equation for blaming this? Why Darvin Ham? You was quick to blame him last year. You want to secretly blame him again because you want to blame the coach, but you're hesitant. All these ninjas are hesitant, trepidating, really, really careful with their words when they do critique JJ Redick. I wonder what that is. See, all of the Lasica fans can use all of that Nadia Comaneci, Mary Lou Retton, Dominique Monciano, Dominique Dawes level of mental gymnastics to try to elude and evade what the actual culprit here is. And it is racism and seething self-loathing, self-hatred that is the problem here. You know it's the schematics. You know that it's the so-called intricate system that J.J. Redick was going to implement that was going to solve everything, revolutionize basketball. When he was on the Mind the Game podcast with LeBron, everything was all gravy until you actually go through the actual process with as being the coach of the Lakers / Fakers, and now things aren't going well. And also, obviously, blame the players, especially LeBron Ramon James, for his horrible struggles. But you don't do that. You blame Darvin Ham. Now, part of it also is, I suspect, like a lot of people, that this guy is on the Clutch Sports payroll. But, that's neither here nor there. At the end of the day, Why Darvin Ham? Why is he such a safe target? See, we mention all the time, either directly or we hint at it, that certain coaches get the business, like Doc Rivers. Now I'm hearing that the coach of the Pelicans is getting smoke, right? Now let's just do a little bit of a check here. Let's just look to see who is the coach of the Pelicans. I've forgotten myself. There's such a coaching carousel going on now that sometimes I lose track of who's the coach of what and who. But let's see. Coach of the Pelicans is, of course, Willie Green. Now, they are horrible. Absolutely. But Willie Green, that's the blackest name you can think of, can't it? And it's about the blackest name in the NBA. Willie Green. You don't get blacker than that. That's almost as black as Draymond. And what color is Willie Green, ladies and gentlemen? But Nick Nurse, right? Nick Nurse is the head coach of the Sixers. What's their record? Let's see what their record is, pray tell. 76ers, 4-14. So why the smoke for Willie Green but not Nick Nurse? Like, don't we know that the Pelicans, like the Sixers, actually probably a little worse, are dealing with a lot of injuries, have dealt with a lot of calamitous injuries this year. Zion Williamson doing what he does every year, always getting hurt and carrying around 30 pounds of extra blubber. But you don't factor that in with Willie Green, but Nick Nurse gets all these past excuses. Don't play me like a fool, man. We know what it is, man. And what's the worst part about this is being actually executed. This obvious double standard, which has ominous racial overtones or undertones, I should say. What was I right the first time? Overtones. Yeah, overtones. Right the first time. This shit is being done, right, by people that look like these guys. I mean, what's the point of having a diverse media when y'all gonna be worse than what the media was back in the day? When they was calling Jack Johnson, outright in media press the N-word with the hard ER. Hell, Gilbert might as well have said it. Calling Joe Louis all types of darkies and Sambos and print. White people, they might as well be them. What's the point of having you dudes? The media was more fair, in my opinion. The media was much more fair 25, 30 years ago. Everybody got smoked. If you played like crap, you got smoked. Whether it was Pete Rose, whether it was John Elway, Jim Kelly, Troy Aikman, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, that it was colorblind. Only since it's gotten more diverse has it gotten worse, because a lot of these guys are just grateful to have these opportunities. They're grateful to be in these positions. So they feel an obligation to please their massa, and they go after the blackest. I told y'all this before. They go after the blackest looking or blackest sounding guy, unless you're protected by Clutch Sports. Only reason why Draymond Green didn't get that smoke, because he's bestest buddies with you know who. This is crazy. What does Darvin Ham got to do with any of this? Didn't they win 47 games last year? Didn't they win that meaningless NBA Cup that now all of a sudden supposedly LeBron and other people saying don't matter, but It mattered enough that you popped bubbly and champagne last year and hung it up with the Raptors with real championships. Now it don't matter. Didn't he win 43 games, which was a 10-game improvement over Frank Vogel the year before, and went to the West Conference Finals? But he sucks. Y'all ain't gonna play this crap, man. This bizarre world crap. Y'all out of pocket, man. Y'all are seriously out of pocket. I don't care what nobody say. This is bullshit. Absolutely. And this is passion, by the way, not emotion. Self-hating, self-loathing, jigga boo-boos. But Gilbert out of pocket, straight up, man. It don't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Here are the facts. Lakers are only 12-9, despite having yet another season with a significant free throw advantage and non-calls. They're 5-6 on the road. They ain't got nothing to do with Darvin Ham. Last year, they averaged 118 points a game. This year, they're averaging 112. They're giving up about the same amount of points, but scoring less. Matter of fact, I think they're giving up a little bit more points per game and scoring less. Their defense is atrocious. Their efficiency has gone way down. They were shooting 49+ percent last year, and they're shooting 47% as a team. Their three-point percentage is way down. All their numbers are down for the most part. LeBron having by far the worst season of his career. One of the worst plus minuses in the NBA. One of the worst net ratings in the NBA. A career low, second lowest scoring average in his career next to his rookie season. But it's Darvin Ham that you want to blame. If they don't tell you that there's an agenda at play, and this isn't these aren't real actual opinions. These guys are speaking from a goddamn script. Whether it's him, whether it's Shannon Sharp, whether it's Nick Wright, whether it's a lot of these clowns. They're speaking from a script, in my opinion, at least. Man, that's all I got to say about it.